We have begun sudden death overtime. Nobody scores, somebody will in a shootout. And the face-off's won. Oh, we've got a guy down, and gloves are going to go down.
You don't like seeing injured players on the ice, but I love the response of his teammates.
The fight ends with one huge punch. And the guy that received it is the guy who usually scores.
You love to see your star players getting involved, but not necessarily in a fight. Much safer up here with you, Doc, in the booth. 5 minutes for fighting for those guys.
Pilsen's guilty of a game misconduct. And the shower head is sprinkling.
You can't act like that. That's a game misconduct.
Following the last entry on the penalty sheet, it is 4 aside.
Man, I love 4-on-4. One guy makes a little stumble or a half a mistake, and all of a sudden you've got scoring chances all over the place.
Marvelous save. No time on that one.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
Is able to move on in. A shot. No time to react. Didn't need it. Save. Skill play by Kindle. Let's go, a wrister. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Nice work with the stick. Poked it right away. And that pass just did not work. It goes no team.
I've seen way too much of this, pushing and shoving after whistles. I think the referees need to take control of this game.
Was going back into old times for those two major penalties.
These games don't come along very often anymore where they're chippy, aggressive, over the line a lot of times with way too many penalties. Munich's got a little bit of swagger going now. Their man's won the fight. The crowd is ecstatic.
Pilsen's coaching staff is going to have to adjust. A game misconduct has been handed out.
You can't act like that. That's a game misconduct.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Very important time. Time to have a minor penalty call, and so special teams become important. And so the timeout is taken here.
I've been listening to this bench for the last 5 minutes, and the coach has been on them to skate, move your feet. I'm pretty sure that that's what part of this conversation's about.
So some open ice and some interesting play ahead, I would think, because this is a 4-on-3 power play.
The power play's excited to get out there. Those guys just about scrambled onto the ice as they get their initial chance of this game.
Takes it in from the neutral zone. Shoots one. Save. Cleared out, and that forces them to drop back. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Into the attacking end. To the point it comes. He missed the net.
Wasn't too far off, but ultimately not on the net.
Chewed up more time in that penalty kill by getting rid of it there. Pilsen's got possession in their own end. Gets across, looks over his options. Didn't go very well there. Who comes up with it? Couldn't do what he wanted. Sent on by Mitchell. They must retreat and start back again. Pilsen's carrying through along the boards. Shoots one. Oh, what a wonderful block that was. Shoots. What a save.
Fantastic setup and equally great stop by the goaltender.
Another example of just an outstanding game, man. He's one of my 3 stars tonight for sure.
Defensive zone win. Great job by the defenders to kill more time. Long way to go and not much time to do it. Nicely into the zone. Really good cut of the pass. A successful clear. Got it in his own end. Munich's PK was big at the biggest time. And that one went offside.
Munich's offense has run through his hands for most of the last little while. His point streak continues. He has been a force both at 5-on-5 and on the power play over the last few games.
Solid win at center ice. Now what? Gains the zone. In the slot. He could start some danger here. Hammered. Great glove hand. Score! The overtime winner. And the players spill over the boards to celebrate. No lower low in hockey than seeing your hopes shattered like this. This is not the time to analyze it. That comes later. The handshakes are first. It is a most noble part of a collision sport, an exhausting series of games. Handshakes replace all the adrenaline from the last hours. So as the tournament rolled on, energized play ended only by a final horn. Good night from all of us.